I had a daughter living in Hawaii and a new granddaughter, and they encouraged me to come over there. So I went over there, and I was really burned out when I first got over there. So for 2 months I didn't do anything, and then I decided, well, this is ridiculous. I've got to do something. So I heard about Kelly Services. So I thought, okay, I'll go to Kelly Services. And they tested me on various areas and found out that I was good in accounting and numbers and things like that. So I had a couple of jobs like that, and then they called and asked me, they really needed somebody in a hurry because, again, they had trained somebody for a job, and she left after a week. They trained her for a week, and then she left, and so they were kind of high and dry. And this job was with the banks of Hawaii, and it happened to be their education program, and they were training, having classes to train their tellers in various areas of banking, and by offering these courses to them, they could be qualified for promotions within the banks. So they turned all of this stuff over to me, and of course I knew right where it was, what they were doing, and what they needed. What I had to learn is what courses they needed to take, and then after I worked there for a while, then they said, we'd like you to work permanently. We'd like to offer you a job. Would you send us? And then when they saw my credentials, they said, oh, well, no wonder you caught on so fast. You were registrar of classes. I said, yes. So I started the work. It was involved all 7 banks of Hawaii. That included all the banks, different banks in Hawaii. But they all had this one system of classes that was offered, and then students from all of the banks could take these classes. And so that I worked with them, and we set them up so that they could take them in order instead of just helter-skelter taking whatever class. If they took them in order, then they could also get an associate degree when they finished taking these courses for the bank, and that it would encourage them to do. So I had to set up the classes and find instructors from the banks or from the college to teach the classes. And so it was just like being back home
like
again.
It was right up your alley.
Right, it was.
Yeah.
So I did that for 3 years, and then I came back to the States. And